Hey y'all, Miss Mayhew here with another phylogenetic tree example. So we're going to go through this one in the prompt and how to draw this so that you guys can check yourself and make sure that you got everything that you needed to. So this one is over cytochrome C, which is a protein that's shared by many organisms due to its vital role in cellular respiration. Over time, billions of years, mutations, which are changes in the amino acid sequence, have occurred in the cytochrome C that do not affect the function of the cytochrome C protein. These mutations are called neutral mutations. By looking at these mutations, scientists can predict when the organisms diverged from a common ancestor and from each other. The table below shows the number of differences in the amino acid sequence of cytochrome C when compared to humans. So, based on the number of amino acid differences, which organisms appear to be most closely related to humans, and which ones are least related? So, what I'm going to do first is I am going to look at these numbers. Okay, this is the number of differences when you compare the cytochrome C amino acid sequence to human cytochrome C amino acid sequence. So the one that has the lowest number of differences is going to be most closely related. In this case, that is going to be the rhesus monkey. It only has one difference. Now the one that is least related is going to have the biggest number of differences when you compare it to humans. On this table, we can say that that one is yeast. Now, we are going to fill out the phylogenetic tree based on the amino acid differences compared to humans. So because we're comparing it with humans, humans are going to be at the very bottom and they are considered 0. So I'm going to go ahead and just start right off the bat and add humans to my tree. Now, just like in that previous one, we're going to look for the power couple here. So which ones are most closely related to humans? Which one has the lowest number of differences? Like we said in number 16, that's going to be the rhesus monkey. So I'm going to add that one to the tree. Now, the next best thing to do is to find my outgroup. My outgroup is going to be the one that has the biggest number of differences or the least similarities. So this one, like we said in the question above, is going to be my yeast. So I'm going to put yeast on the phylogenetic tree on the branch that is connected closest to the common ancestor. That one is least related. Now all of the parts in the middle. What we're going to do now is we are going to compare each of these with the humans and the rhesus monkeys. Okay, our power couple. So I'm going to look for, other than the rhesus monkey, which one has the next least number of differences? Based on my table, I can see that whales and pigs both have 10 amino acid differences. So those two are going to be placed next most closely to the humans and the rhesus monkey. So I'll add those here. Now, looking at my table, which ones have the next least number of differences between the amino acid sequences? That's going to be chickens. So my chickens are going to be the ones that are most closely related to the branches that we've already labeled. Now, after that, which one has the next least number? That would be tuna. And you're right, it's going to be the next most closely related branch. Now, last one, which one has the next lowest number? That would be flies. So I'm going to add that to my phylogenetic tree. And then we're done. Now, there are a few more questions or prompts that it wants you to complete. So number 19 says to place a red star on the common ancestor for mammals. So looking at my options here on my phylogenetic tree, I know humans are mammals, monkeys are mammals, whales are mammals, pigs are mammals, chickens are not. So my common ancestor for the mammals is going to be where it branches off that contains all of the mammals, but none of the other ones. So I'll place a star here. Now I also want you to place a blue star on the common ancestor for vertebrates. So these are organisms that have a backbone or a vertebrae. So I can go through, chickens do, tunas do, I believe, flies do not, and yeast do not. So I'm going to place a blue star where my branch branches off that includes all of my vertebrates. So I'll place it right here. Now the last one asks you to place a green star where the chonoflagellates would be. Okay, these are the most common ancestor to animals, which is why the hint says yeast or fungi, not animals. So this green star is going to go on my tree wherever it branches off to include all of my animals but not my yeast. So I'm going to place it here. So that's it for this video. Hopefully you guys feel really confident with phylogenetic trees and cladograms. If you have any questions, please send an email to your teacher. That's it for now. Bye.